Last week, LaSorte and I shot with veteran Green Beret John Wayne Walding. While all of you took well to John, some of you disagreed with the self-analysis of not being a hero. I just want to take a moment to address this because I spent a decent amount of time with John, and in my opinion, anyone who goes out and sacrifices him or herself, whether that sacrifice was potential or realized, is a hero and should be respected as such. That doesn't mean you have to be shot at, but in my hierarchy of heroes, the people who put their lives on the line to fight for this country are at the top. Speaking of shooting, HNP 45 ACP 1911 on YouTube pointed out that this mini competition is awesome and that LaSorte has skills. Well, first of all, I want to echo the first part of your statement and say that I've never had more fun than I did shooting during gun competition. As for LaSorte having skills, wrong. LaSorte is a cheater who is a decent shooter at best, and if he wasn't paying the editor to make him look like a badass, the world would know this. Okay, maybe I wish that were the case, but honestly, LaSorte impresses me every time we shoot. He has a level of respect for shooting proficiency that I truly admire. I learn a ton from him even when he doesn't realize he's teaching me. And before I go, I just want to follow up from last week's Ask Noir when I asked for dating advice from a gun owner's perspective. Andy Wolf, who was clearly a male tactical thought, was one of the first to offer up some dating wisdom. He states, generally, my first date is on a Thursday when ladies shoot free at the local indoor range. The range folks are on to me. I have a new girl in there every other Thursday. And I gotta give it to Schwell11 for coming up with the greatest double entendre when he responded to my question about whether to tell a first date you're carrying. He wrote, she doesn't need to know about it unless things get serious. Or if she feels the bulge. I guess that means things are serious. Actually, that was more like a quadruple entendre. Tune in for tonight's episode to see what LaSorte has to offer in the way of dating advice, and keep the feedback coming for next week's episode of Ask Noir. I'll see you tonight on NRAFreestyle.tv. Tonight on Noir, we introduce X Games gold medalist Casey Martinez to athletic shooting. LaSorte shares his tactical dating advice, and Stage 7 marks the halfway point of the challenge.